Hello, hello, hello. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to move. Let's get ready to shake our tail feather and some other things. Shake up, shake and bake. Get your body moving. So, in a very unusual twist of events, and out of the total blue, I got my old Instagram account that had been hacked back, which is super weird. Anyway, inhale, open. Exhale, shake it out, shake it out. The thing that I noticed that was very interesting, inhale, shake, is that it made me feel as uncomfortable and nervous to get the account back as it did to lose it. So just feeling into my own nervous system with that, I think is really funny. Like, oh, the excitement, it wasn't like, oh yeah, I got it back. It was kind of like trepidation and why? How did this happen? Like, what is Meta doing now? Like, they couldn't do it when I was trying to get it back before. And now, 6 months later, they noticed that count has been dead for a while. So they're giving it back. Spiral, right? Oh, we want more people. Anyway, anyways, social media, totally out of the blue. Like, the email that I was supposed to get when I was trying to reset my account never arrived. And 6 months later, the email to reset my password and get it back arrives. Either some janky interweb weirdness or Mercury really coming through for me. Anyway, just sharing that information. And I was probably I had just had a conversation with somebody about, yeah, maybe YouTube is better anyway. So this is interesting, right? And you just wonder, they're listening. Who's listening? Who cares? Who thinks it's that important? Internally rotate, externally rotate. Internally rotate, externally rotate. Internally rotate, externally rotate. Internally rotate, externally rotate. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. And just coming in. Hello, I already started. Oh, I already started and I'm on the YouTube, but it's not through this Zoom. So just join me when you're ready. Yeah. And um, yeah, do your breathing thing. I'm going to come in with a lymph flush. So rubbing your hands together, maybe a little bounce. Let's do this before we do the lymph flush. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Big diaphragmatic breathing. Let your shoulders move up and down. If you feel like giving it bigger, jumpy bounce, if you're warmed up enough, give that extra bit of buoyancy to your tissue. Buoyancy and rebound. Good. And shake it out. And then rubbing your hands together, coming in. It's going to be right hand to left collarbone. Right hand, left clavicle. You're going to kind of go above and below. You can turn your head a little bit, move around. Move your face around. Ugh. Relax your tongue. Squish it up, open it up, squish and open. And let's go to the other side, same thing. So each of these points, we want like 10 to 30 seconds on that area. And when I say point, I mean a big area. Getting all that fascia, all that tissue to move. So we're offering that lymphatic pathway movement to help stimulate the reintegration of the lymph back into the blood. So let's come up both sides at the same time, angle of the jaw. So here is the angle of my jaw. I'm going to kind of go around that gently with my fingertips. So I feel like this whole month, this whole past month, I have been like, my immune system has been on action mode. Like, I've been around a lot of people who've been sick. I've been traveling a lot. I've been feeling like, oh, I got to really make sure I'm not going to get sick. So I've been doing the lymph flush. I have slept as much as I could. like really making an effort to sleep more and go back to bed. Sometimes when I wake up and I'm awake, I'm like, I could probably sleep more. And it has paid off. I have not gotten sick, but I also have felt like all the time, like, oh, I'm fighting it. So I do thank the lymph flush for this. Let's go in right next to your nose, circles. Squish up your face, move it around. You could slow down there if you need to. And then coming in just under your cheek. And then we're going to go to the K27 points right in here, collarbones just a little bit down. There should be like an indentation. Everyone's is going to be in a slightly different location. Like our anatomy, the build of our bodies obviously is slightly different. So the forms within can just have a little different shaping. So find the location where your fingers kind of fit right in, circles in there. And then thymus thump. Just Tarzan it out. Oh, vibration of sound in your tissue. Oh, letting go of any kind of holding you have up there in your chest and lungs, freeing it up. And then right hand to left armpit pec, squishing around. And then the same thing on the other side. So I'm kind of making a sandwich of my pec and my deltoid and squeezing on both sides, moving it around that whole area. If you look at a picture on the Google of your lymphatic system, you can see where these places where there are lots of concentration of lots of lymph nodes. Look it up, see what's inside. And then realize that it's all one system working together. It's not like separate parts. It's not like a car where we could take something out and I mean we do sometimes take things out, change them out, need new parts. All right, coming into xiphoid, underneath your xiphoid process, between your belly button and the xiphoid process, right in the middle, digging in and up. I'm going to curl around it a little bit. Just little pulse, nothing too intense. And then inguinal fold right there, fold of the leg, getting in between your pubic bone and your hip bone. And as you're doing this, imagine in your mind's eye, imagine the lymph flowing through your system, hands behind your knees, just in the eye of the knee there. And then release, shake it out. Let's just do a little bounce. Finding a rhythm in your body that feels good, like a tempo. It might be slower. It might feel good to go slower. For me, like this right here, tempo just feels good. Feeling a rhythm moving through your body, a rhythm moving through your joints. Letting go, a little shake in the hands, little bounce. Shoulders easy, neck easy. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Let's open up in the vertical plane. So we're going to reach one corner, high corner, low corner, low corner. So I'm going to do it like in the door, right? This is the door plane, the vertical plane. And I am reaching to the corners with both sides of my body, right? I'm not going to say what they are because for people in the Zoom room, it's different than the people on YouTube. So I'm not going to say the points, but you could say high right, high left, low right, low left. Just reaching it out, finding that outer reach, outer space, the space away from your body. Let's just go up and out to the side, big weight shift, diagonal pull through your body, kind of flat. Let's change it. Let's go into the table plane. We're going to go to a front, middle, back, middle, back, middle. And it's front, side, middle, back, back. Like you're skating. I don't know how this skating forward and backward. This part feels like skating or skiing. The back, not so much. Shifting your weight, finding a rhythm of this flow. So it's like bum, ba-dum, 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 da 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 da. Finding your body moving in a rhythm. I'm really into the rhythm thing, right? Rhythm helps us co-regulate. It helps us regulate our own system. It can upregulate or downregulate depending on like what kind of rhythm. A faster rhythm is going to take us more up. A slower rhythm going to take us more down. Generally, also depends on what the rest of the music is like. All right, let's take it all the way down to the floor. Let's just start with rolling on the floor. So really coming in for a landing, letting your bone weight drop down, and then imagine that your all the soft tissue, your skin, your fascia, your organs is just melting towards the floor even more. So letting yourself nestle into the gravitational pull of the earth. And then from there, just gently rolling from one side to the other. Relax your head, relax your neck, relax your face, allowing your body to decompress. That's not the best because in a weird way we are compressing downward. Not the best word, but imagine like you're relaxing. You're just massaging out your body as you create this relationship with the floor. You are hydrating the tissue in your body, massaging out your lower back, your hips, head, neck, and shoulders, very relaxed. Just pouring your body from one side to the other. Slow it down even a little bit more. Letting your body soften and melt so that we're not holding all this extra tension. A lot of like Western fitness teaches you how to actually hold more tension. And when we hold all that tension, we kind of block vitality. We're blocking sensation. We're blocking emotions. We're blocking awareness by holding it all in. So let it all just fall apart. It's not going to fall apart. You might imagine that it's falling apart, but it isn't. You're still going to be a whole body. Let's just go with the lower body. So opening and closing, spiraling a little bit in the spine, letting the knees drop from one side to the other. And then you're going to cross all the way over. Oh, big spiral if that feels good. Reaching the top leg across. I'm just keeping it bent, taking it a little deeper. This, for me, really opens up. It gets sort of deep into my rhomboids because one scapula is like touching the ground and it gives a little pull in there. And since I generally don't run around with a backpack these days because I'm not really running around that much except for when I'm just taking a walk, my shoulders aren't nearly as tight as they used to be when I was charging around New York carrying all sorts of stuff. All right, let's bring it in. But it also might be that I have relaxed a little bit as a person or learned how to relax a little bit more as a person. Let's take our pelvis up, just circles, easy circles, warming up the back body, opening the front of the body, opening the front of your hips. Change direction. And then come in, roll it all the way down. Let's take our hands on our knees, big circles with the knees, letting this massage out your back. Change direction, lubricating up your hip socket. Let the arms do the work. So the legs might be assisting a little bit, but mostly the arms are circling those legs around, stirring, STIRRING, stirring the femur head in the socket. Good. And let's let that go. Legs up to the ceiling. Flex your feet. You're going to point down, elbow to knee, crossing your body. Inhale up. So contralateral pattern. Reach it up, cross it over. Inhale, exhale. Flex through your feet, point. Up, down. Reach, extend. Long legs, long body. Cross, press it up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm going to change it. You're going to go up, come up with both, you're coming at the middle, open your legs out, flex your knees and ankles, extend and point and crisscross, beat, beat, open it up, flex it in, reach it out, crisscross, open, flex, long reach, and beat, beat, open, flex it in, reach it out, crisscross, open, flex, extend long, beat, beat, open, getting the knees and ankles to coordinate together, extend and point, crisscross, open, flex, reach, crisscross, open, flex, reach, crisscross, open, last one, flex and reach, beat, beat, open it up and fold it down. Relax down to the floor, turn your head, let your whole upper spine free up. So it's not just your head turning, but you're getting a little bit of lateral flexion on one side and then the other, head turning. Release that central channel of energy in your body. So it's not clamped down at all. There's freedom, free flow moving through your center, moving through your midline. Relax your neck and jaw, relax your face. Soften into the floor, shake it out. Feet are wide. You're going to internally rotate one leg at a time, spiraling in. My feet are wider than my sticky mat, turning in, dropping down, opening the front of my hip flexor, opening the front of my pelvis. Breathe. Take it a little deeper if you want to. So a lot of the movement that I do in here is so that you can move easily, right? There's a balance of mobility, mobilizing joints, mobilizing muscles, mobilizing your organs, mobilizing your body, your fascia, but also a little bit of lengthening and flexibility and strength, right? We need all those things. And then we also need to see like what the standing tone of tension is in our body. Relax it more if you can so that your tone isn't like a rigid tenseness, but more like alive, flowing with life force, energy, and breath. So open our arms out, both legs up off the floor. Big spiral this time. Head is going to go away from your legs if your back feels good. If your back hurts, then turn it in the same direction. If you want to make this harder, extend your legs. Last one. Good. Bring it in. Let's roll back and forth, rounding your spine, just massaging through your back. If you want to come onto your feet, bringing it forward, go for it. You can keep moving forward or stand up from there. You can also hang out in a plow if that feels good. Listen to your own body. I'm just coming forward and taking weight onto my arms as I come forward. Really trying to bear that weight on my hands. So I'm pushing up and then folding it down and rolling back. Another version would be to stand up, right? All of these are good. And you could also just roll, just rolling through your back. Last one. And relax. Come down. Let's open up into the shape of an X. I'm inching myself along my mat. Opening up into an X. Dig your heel into, let's go with both heels. Dig your heels into the floor. Take this heel rock in a really open position. Relax your face, neck, jaw. Let go. And then rotate in and out. And then let's do an opposite arm to leg. So from here on this diagonal, you're going to come in and then slide it back out, up, and then reach. So one diagonal through your body is reaching long. The other one is coming in, touching your elbow to your knee. You could also do this with your head on the floor. So it's a choice whether you want to pick up your head or leave it down. I'm going to change the exercise to a straight arm and a straight leg coming up. See if you can find midline, like line it up with your midline, open it back out. Same thing on the other side. Up, lengthen. Good. And relax. Pick up your pelvis. Give yourself a little shake. Let your spine release. Press up higher. Let's interlace our hands behind our backs. If possible, interlace your hands. If not, just push the floor away. Walk your shoulders close together. Here, we're going to go up into tippy toes and then lower. Inhale up, exhale down. Lift and lower. Press up, lower. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Inhale, knees open. Exhale, touch. Inhale, wide. Exhale, touch all the way. Roll to your outer edge of your foot. Touch your knees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Release your hands, open it up, soften into the floor, relax, melt. Drop it down, and then just take a push with your feet. So it's like the heel rock, but just trying to send a wave of movement up and down through your spine. Relax your head and neck so that there's a rhythm that makes sense in your body, a flow of movement. And the rhythm is like the movement between the different parts or the wholeness pattern, the rhythm between your head, your ribs, your pelvis, your feet. Let it go. Relax your neck and jaw. And then come back in and let's roll onto one side. Fold it all the way in. And then open it up through the middle and roll it to the other side. Rolling back and forth, opening and closing. Massaging through your back, open, open, open. We're doing one side of the body versus the other. So right versus left, rolling. As the arms and legs unfold, reaching out and then narrow and fold back in. Open and widen, narrow and fold. Open and widen, narrow and fold. Last one. Open and widen, narrow and fold. Okay, we're going to take that into a little bit more of a mobility exercise. So you're going to open up, fold it onto your side, reach one leg back, push the floor away, and come up. Let's initiate with your head. Head starts to go down, arms support the movement onto your side, open through the middle, onto the other side. Top knee moves back. You come up. Let's add just a side stretch there. Open it down, head leading the way. Roll across your back, fold it in, come up, side stretch, open it up. Head can take you down gently, open through the middle, fold it in, bring it up, side stretch, Open it out. You could take this hand and slide it under. So here's like total support. Bring yourself into a ball, open it up, roll and fold it in. Top knee moves back, butt connects to the floor, arms can circle up, arms can circle down. This sort of changes this one comes down. Wait, how does this work? Da, 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 this way. This one comes down, the bottom one goes under. You fold it in, open it up, come to the side, up, arm, arm. If this is too much and you have a different version, this arm comes under, this arm comes down. Open it up onto your side, flop it up, flop it down. So this top arm touches, this one slides underneath. Open and fold. All right, that was a lot. Let's just come onto but I feel like these mobility exercises of getting up and down are maybe more important than any of the other exercises. Like we think often, oh, that one thing, doing it so perfectly is important, but really actually just being able to move is the important thing. Cats aren't taking Pilates class, right? Although I have to say my 3 cats have very different levels of movement skill. Roll from side to side. Massage through your butt. Let's take the knees both down. You're going to circle up, open your pelvis, bring it down. Over to the other side, up and down. Over, arm circle into a little arch. Take it down, over. Make sure your knee is behind your heel. Arch and down. Over to the side, arch and down. Over to the side, arch and down. And we're going to change it. You're not going to lift up your pelvis. You're going to open, surrender down to the floor, push the floor away, come up, open, open, take it down, up, open, open, spiral, surrender, let go, up, big reach through the arc above you, take it down. Arcing through space, peripheral energy radiating out from your fingertips. And this is our last one. And let's come around onto our hands and our knees. I've got to take off this sweatshirt. It is like instantly summer up here, upstate. It's going to be like 70 today, 74, something like that. And I went out for a walk this morning and it was like, oh, it's already t-shirt weather. Anyway, so be it. Let's come onto hands and knees. We'll do a cat-cow to start. Curl your toes under. Bend your elbows, pull on your mat, arch, and then push hollow belly in and round. Arch and open, push and curl. Arch, reaching your tail back, chest forward, and then scoop everything up in the dome of your back. Arch and curl. Good. And then let's come in and do just a wave from your tail up through your head. Doesn't have to be big. Just seeing if you can send a wave of movement through your body. Rippling up, as big or small as feels good. And then rippling down. Freedom in the spine. Also feel what's happening especially when I do the ripple down. What happens with my shoulders and arms. Like there's a push in there, there's activity in my whole rotator cuff. Let's take an arm circle. So I'm going to bring my one hand right under my chest and the other one is going to circle up and back. Just circling 3 times in one direction, pushing the floor away. Oh, there's Gaylord. Sees an opportunity to get in on the action. Oh. And then we're going to change it to the other hand. So one hand in the middle, backstroke 3 times, pushing the floor away. And then front stroke 3 times. Front crawl. 1, 2, 3. So once the weather gets warm, we have the back porch open and the 2 other kitties are like out there all the time. And so Gaylord, this is his time to shine and get all the attention that he used to get before those 2 other ones came. Anyway, all right, let's take it. This mat sharing program isn't working out for me. And he looks feisty. I can see he wants to play. Let's come onto a forearm plank, one knee to the floor at a time, parallel going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, crossing under 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. Bend your knees. Let your legs fall from side to side, massaging out your quads. Relax the front of your gut body. Relax the front of your hip flexors, your quads, your abs. Let go. Nothing to hold onto here. Just drop into the ground and relax as much as you can. All right, let's do opposite arm to leg, but let's do it slightly different. You're going to come up, take it on the diagonal, bring it in, and come down. Up, diagonal, in, down. Up, diagonal, in, down, up, diagonal, in, down. Long body, open it, center and lower. Last one. Out, in, and down. Hands next to your chest. Arch all the way up. Round your spine. Take it back to a child's pose. We're just going to actually move through this. So from your child's pose, you're going to take your butt to the ceiling, elbows to the side, dive your chest through, arch it up, over, scoop, take it back to your child's pose, chest and chin to the floor, elbows to the side, butt to the ceiling, and then dive through, up, out, and down. Last one, chest and chin. Open. This time, if you want to, you can bend your knees here. See if you can touch your toes to your head. And release. We're going to take the hands a little further forward, big circles with your hips towards the floor and then back. And then the other way. And then take it back down to the floor. Let's take our elbows right below our shoulders. Chest open, drop your head, scoop your belly in, round your spine, look towards your pubic bone, and then pubic bone drops, roll it up your spine, lift. You're going to pull with your arms and lift your legs. Legs drop, head drops, roll it down through your spine, pelvis drops, roll it up through your spine, pull with your arms, lift the legs, drop it down, curl, and bring it through, and lift. Legs drop, head drops, roll it down. And then pelvis drops, roll it up, and lift. 2 more. Last one. And take it all the way back into a child's pose. Oh, surrender, melt, let go. Just shift your butt from side to side, shift your head from side to side. Relax your neck and shoulders, relax your jaw. Inner body easy, melting. And then come up. Take it onto our sides. We are going to come bent knees, and you're on your elbow. You're going to press up, reach your arm and leg back, and then curl it in. Inhale, open, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Reach, close, open, close, open, exhale. 5 more, 4, I'm holding that plant. 3, 2, last one. Take it down, come up on your butt, swing your legs around to the other side. Same thing, pressing it up. Yeah, like the plants right now. I need more plant holder things, places to put them. I've been in a lot of people's houses who just have great plant life in their houses, and I'm missing the correct furniture, the correct assemblage for my plants. More things to hang them from the ceiling are required. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Take it all the way down onto your back. Just relax for a second. Melt into the floor. Wiggle around. Shake like jello, like a jello body. Imagine you have no bones. Just one of those jello molds shaking. I feel like that's like a trope from, I don't know if it's from the 80s or the 90s, but seeing a jello mold shake. Melt, and then roll again onto one side and then onto the other, pouring your body from side to side. Notice how your body decides to make that roll. Like, where does the movement initiate? What do you feel as you're rolling? Try to stay really present in sensation as you're working out. So, not a whole lot of brain energy wandering off into the rest of your life, into your day, but staying present with sensation, sort of the vitality of the moment. What does it feel like? What am I doing? And then let's come back and come up. I haven't done this in 1,000 years. So we're going to do it. You're going to come onto your hands and knees, 1,000 years at least. Take one leg out to the side, right out to your side. So it's not back on the diagonal, but it's out to the side. If I'm here, it's like that. Right out to the side, up and down. Going 1, 2, 3. Long back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift it to the other side. I move my upper body over slightly to make that shift. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Take your butt back over your heels. Shift it to one side of your heels and your arms go to the other side. Let your head drop down. Breathe. And then take it over to the other side. Same thing. Drop, melt, let go. Come back in, elbows to the floor, one leg out behind you, kicking the ceiling up and down. Going 1, 2, opening the front of your body. 3, reaching into the back space. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do a set of tricep push-ups. I'm going to do them with my knees on the floor. You are welcome to make a harder version, knees off the floor if you want to. So tricep push-ups, tricep push-ups. Elbows stay close to your sides. If you want to open them out and do more like pec style push-ups, go for it. I'm just going to do tricep push-ups, set of 10. Elbows in, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's a little bit of a battle going on. Squeaky Deaky just popped in the door right after Gaylord. Oh, it's a battle at the door. They're funny. They sleep usually one on one side of my leg and the other on the other side of my legs. But then if I pull myself out of the bed, they will sleep next to each other. But they like to do a little bit of battle. All right, let's come up onto your legs, standing on your legs. Just shift from side to side, bend one knee, bend the other. Let your head hang. Relax. Hamstrings. If you're up for this, we're going to go over to one side, take it down, come up over to the other side, take it down. Pushing. You can use your hands or you can try and do it without your hands, making your legs do more work. Good. And then coming in, walk your feet in a little closer, shake your head no, nod yes, bend your knees, roll it all the way up, coming all the way up to the top. Inhale, open, reach it out and up. Open your feet wide, push through the heels of your hands, just side stretch from side to side, letting your head go off vertical. And then you can interlace your hands behind your back. Open your chest, bend your knees, arch down. At the bottom, straighten your legs, bend your knees, arch to come back up. Come to standing. Bend your knees, arch it down. Straighten, bend, reach up through your head, open. Stick out your butt, stick out your chest. Take it down, surrender. Bend, straighten your legs. Bend your knees, arch. Bring it back up. Two more. Take it down. Last one. This time, let go of your hands. Drop them down. Shake your head no. Nod yes. Skull weight dangling. And then bend your knees. Roll it all the way up. Coming into breathing. Inhale. Open, open, open. Fill up your lungs. Exhale. Shake it out. Shake, shake, shake. Let go. Inhale. Open. Reach for the heavens. Exhale. Bring it down. Ground your energy. Well, it's bouncy energy. If you really want to ground, take it down without the bounce. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Pushing down with your hands, like radiating out through your fingertips, pressing down. Last one. Inhale. Open. Chest, lungs, and heart. And exhale. Take it down. Relax. Let go. And that is the end of the live stream. If you made it through 42 minutes and 36 seconds of exercise, bravo. And I will be back